The Military Bowl just went final between ECU and NC State. Our Dugan Lloyd is live from Annapolis tonight from the battle of two in-state rivals. Dugan?
Yeah, Celeste, here in Annapolis, both ECU and NC State had been waiting for this day for almost 3 weeks since it was announced. On NC State's sideline and team, the verdict really was that this wasn't a rivalry. On ECU's sideline and on these seats behind me, they carried a different philosophy. That would be the one of Blake Harrell running the show for his first bowl game as head coach. His defense opened the game with a turnover on downs to hand the keys to this guy, Caden Hauser, who uses his legs for the opening 6. Good start for ECU. Back to that defense, third down in the second quarter as Raheem Craig comes flying in for the sack. He and the Purple People Eaters had a huge opening half, holding the pack to just one touchdown going into the locker room. That forces this missed field goal. The fans of Pirate Nation in attendance and loud. That momentum flowed into the third quarter, where we're used to Hauser's arm, but the wheels were his bread and butter tonight. Pirates up 20-7 after that. I think that guy, he might actually be a Pirate. This was freshman NC State quarterback C.J. Bailey's first bowl game. He woke up in the third. That's Justin Jolly wishing his teammates a happy holidays. 6-point game. Next play, try to follow the ball. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 exchanges. As the Pirates were fooled, Hollywood Smothers puts on a show for the big screen as the Pack come all the way back to take a 21-20 lead. Fourth quarter, Hauser wants it all back on the home run shot, but Tamarcus Cooley had other ideas. An interception. They would get the ball back minutes later, but Hauser's deflected and it's pulled back in by Cooley. They look at this one, but the call stood. Final chance, Pirates ball with under 2 minutes to play. They call a run to confuse State's defense, and look at this. One man to beat, and Harris sends him packing. Rajay Harris, the fifth-year senior in his last college football game, goodbye. A potential go-ahead score from the back who had 220 yards on the night. ECU's defense needed one final big stop with over a minute left. Bailey tipped and picked off by Dontavius Nash. That's all she wrote from Annapolis as a fight would break out to end the game. It certainly looks like a rivalry.
I don't think you can look at our fans and tell them it's not a rivalry. And it's an hour and 15 minutes up the road, and there's a couple other schools about the same distance. And, you know, maybe they should put us on their schedule as well, instead of trying to take our players. You know, then that's what they want to call our players and take our players. Well, how about I put us on the schedule? All right, and let's don't call that one a rival either. But that's how I feel. That's how it is. We're going to be looked at like a stepbrother, little stepbrother. That's fine. All right. But these guys are going to compete. They're going to take up the challenge. I know we got to go play these guys again in next year, beginning of the year. But we're going to celebrate this one tonight. We're going to focus on this one. But that's how I feel about rivals. That's how I feel about in-state rivals, and that's how I feel about college football.
Big shout out to the leaders, man. They wrote us off, man. They wrote us off, but we never wrote back. And man, I'm telling you, man, we just got to lead this place better than we found it, man. That's what we did tonight. You know, we take pride in the fourth quarter. That's why we raised that 4 up in the fourth quarter, man. We got to finish. When that red flag go up, it's no quarter, no surrender, burn the boats.
Hell yeah, and go Pirates.
The great Geno Smith quote, "They wrote us off, but we did not write back." Special stuff here in Annapolis. Not so happy up in Boston for UNC, losing by 2 scores to UConn. That'll do it for a crazy college football day. Celeste, back to you guys in Greenville.
Way to go, Pirates. Can't wait to hear about it when you get back. Thanks, Dugan.